Why do mornings sometimes feel like an uphill battle against an invisible weight? Imagine waking up with a sense of dread, as though the new day brings not opportunities but burdens. This phenomenon, often referred to as morning depression, is a common struggle for many. But what if the discomfort we feel isn't just a misalignment of our hormones and circadian rhythms? What if the root cause lies deeper, within the realm of our consciousness? Our troubles happen so frequently that it can frequently become debilitating within the realm of our consciousness. Eckhart Tolle, renowned spiritual teacher and author of The Power of Now, offers profound insights into how our attachment to thought patterns and resistance to the present moment might be fueling this experience. By exploring his teachings, we can uncover a transformative perspective on morning depression that goes beyond biology and into the essence of our being. Tolle invites us to question the narrative we wake up to each day. He suggests that the mind often clings to past regrets or future anxieties, creating a mental fog that taints the present. In his words, the primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. This perspective opens a door to understanding how the interplay between our mental states and biological rhythms shapes our morning experiences. With this lens, let's delve into the underlying causes of morning depression and how Tolle's teachings can guide us toward inner peace. Morning depression often manifests as a mix of physical and emotional symptoms: difficulty getting out of bed, a sense of hopelessness, and a lack of energy or motivation. These sensations can feel overwhelming, yet they are often amplified by the stories our minds create. Tolle emphasizes that our identification with these stories perpetuates the cycle of suffering. He writes, "What a liberation to realize that the voice in my head is not who I am. Who am I then? The one who sees that." This insight challenges us to observe our thoughts without identifying with them, creating space for a new way of being to emerge. From a biological standpoint, morning depression has been linked to spikes in cortisol, the stress hormone that peaks upon waking. While cortisol is meant to energize us for the day ahead, it can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and despair when paired with a resistant mindset. Tolle would argue that our relationship with these sensations plays a crucial role. Instead of resisting the discomfort, he encourages us to accept it fully. Whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. Always work with it, not against it. This radical acceptance can transform the way we experience mornings, shifting our focus from resistance to presence. Another factor contributing to morning depression is our circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. Misalignments in this rhythm can leave us feeling groggy and out of sync with the day's demands. Tolle's teachings suggest that our resistance to these natural fluctuations intensifies our suffering. By embracing the ebb and flow of our energy levels without judgment, we align ourselves more harmoniously with life's rhythm. This practice of surrendering to what is can diminish the mental chatter that amplifies our discomfort. Genetic predispositions also play a role in morning depression. Variations in certain genes can disrupt our body's ability to regulate mood and energy levels. While we cannot change our genetic makeup, Tolle reminds us that we can change our relationship with the present moment. He writes, "You cannot be both unhappy and fully present in the now." By anchoring ourselves in the now, we can transcend the limitations imposed by our biology, finding a deeper sense of peace regardless of our circumstances. Inflammation has also been identified as a potential contributor to morning depression. Research shows that elevated levels of inflammatory markers, such as interleukin-6, can impact mood and energy. Tolle's perspective offers a unique approach to addressing this issue. He encourages us to cultivate inner stillness, which has been shown to reduce stress and inflammation. Practices such as mindfulness meditation and deep breathing, rooted in the present moment, can help regulate our body's stress response and promote overall well-being. So how can we apply Tolle's teachings to overcome morning depression? The first step is to become aware of the mental narratives that accompany our morning struggles. Instead of getting lost in thoughts of dread or frustration, we can observe them with curiosity and detachment. This practice, known as mindfulness, helps us break free from the grip of negative thought patterns. Tolle advises, realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. Another powerful tool is gratitude. When we wake up feeling low, it's easy to focus on what's wrong. Tolle suggests shifting our attention to the present moment and finding something to be grateful for, no matter how small. Gratitude anchors us in the now and opens our hearts to the beauty of life, even amidst challenges. This simple practice can create a ripple effect, transforming our mornings into opportunities for growth and renewal. Physical movement can also play a significant role in alleviating morning depression. While it might feel difficult to get out of bed, gentle activities such as stretching or yoga can help release stagnant energy and promote a sense of vitality. Tolle emphasizes the importance of connecting with the body as a gateway to presence. He writes, "Feel your inner body. The body is a great doorway into the now. It is always in the present moment. By tuning into the sensations of the body, we can ground ourselves in the present and find relief from mental agitation." Breath awareness is another practice that can help us navigate morning depression. Tolle often speaks about the power of conscious breathing as a tool for anchoring ourselves in the present moment. Taking a few deep breaths upon waking can help calm the mind and create a sense of clarity. This simple yet profound practice reminds us that we are not our thoughts or emotions. We are the awareness behind them. Finally, cultivating a morning routine that aligns with Tolle's teachings can set a positive tone for the day. This might include moments of stillness, reading inspirational texts, or engaging in creative activities that bring joy and fulfillment. By prioritizing presence over productivity, we can approach our mornings with a sense of ease and purpose, free from the weight of expectations. Morning depression is a complex experience, influenced by biological, psychological, and spiritual factors. While understanding the science behind it provides valuable insights, Tolle's teachings offer a transformative perspective that goes beyond the surface. By embracing the present moment and releasing our attachment to mental narratives, we can find freedom from the cycle of suffering. As Tolle writes, "Life is now. There was never a time when your life was not now, nor will there ever be." In this timeless truth lies the key to overcoming morning depression and awakening to the fullness of life. Sleep and its quality have a profound impact on our mental state. Depression often intertwines with sleep disorders, creating a feedback loop that can feel inescapable. As Eckhart Tolle elucidates in The Power of Now, the primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. Understanding the role of sleep in depression invites a shift in perspective, a chance to address the root causes of our struggles. Sleep phase disorders like delayed or advanced sleep phases, as well as conditions such as sleep apnea, parasomnia, and insomnia, exacerbate depression. In return, depression can worsen these issues, forming a cycle of exhaustion and despair. For example, one study highlights that treating insomnia in those suffering from both depression and insomnia led to a remarkable 87% of participants experiencing relief from their depressive symptoms. This underscores the critical role of sleep regulation in emotional well-being. Yet, as Tolle reminds us, realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. While improving sleep might sound straightforward, it often requires conscious presence and deliberate action. Depression may make sleep seem elusive, but through mindfulness and intentional practices, you can begin to make shifts that anchor you in the present moment and improve your sleep quality. Depression depletes energy, leaving you drained. Meanwhile, physical exhaustion can deepen feelings of sadness and hopelessness. This interplay between mental and physical health highlights the need to address underlying factors, from low thyroid function to deficiencies in vitamin D or iron, that might be causing fatigue. Collaborating with a healthcare professional to rule out these issues can be a vital step toward healing. Eckhart Tolle's teachings offer an additional layer of insight. He advises, "Don't let a mad world tell you that success is anything other than a successful present moment." The simplicity of this wisdom reminds us not to get lost in the enormity of our struggles. Tackling one element at a time, whether it's improving sleep hygiene or addressing fatigue, can lead to meaningful progress. One intriguing approach to countering depression involves resetting your circadian rhythm. While it may seem counterintuitive, techniques like sleep deprivation, coupled with light therapy, can be surprisingly effective. Light exposure, particularly in the morning, acts as a natural synchronizer for your body's internal clock. Tolle's teachings align with this idea, emphasizing the importance of presence and connection with nature. Look at a tree, a flower, a plant. Let your awareness rest upon it. How still they are, how deeply rooted in being. Allow nature to teach you stillness. He writes in Stillness Speaks. By soaking in the morning light, whether through sunlight or a light therapy box, you not only recalibrate your body's rhythm, but also invite stillness and mindfulness into your day. Microdosing melatonin is another method to aid this process. Instead of large doses, small amounts taken earlier in the evening can help guide your body toward a more natural sleep-wake cycle. This approach requires consistency and high-quality supplements, but its impact on resetting your rhythm can be profound. Pairing these practices with mindful routines, such as quiet reflection or meditation, can amplify their benefits. Depression often paralyzes us, making even the simplest actions feel monumental. However, as Tolle observes, life is now. There was never a time when your life was not now, nor will there ever be. Breaking free from the freeze response of depression begins with a single, conscious step. Literally, placing your feet on the floor and taking a step can be the spark that ignites movement. Movement helps dissipate the cortisol surge that accompanies waking. Whether it's a brisk walk, gentle stretching, or simply pacing around your room, physical activity shifts stagnant energy and can lead to a sense of accomplishment. Don't wait for motivation. Action precedes emotion. As Tolle reminds us, you are not your mind. If planning a morning routine feels daunting, lean on external support. A friend's encouragement, a scheduled call, or even the responsibility of caring for a pet can provide the push needed to start moving. For some, having something or someone relying on them, be it a dog needing a walk or children awaiting breakfast, can make the difference between staying in bed and beginning the day. When struggling with morning depression, breaking tasks into manageable steps can be transformative. Start small. Place your feet on the floor, stand up, brush your teeth. Celebrate these seemingly minor accomplishments as acts of resistance against the pull of despair. Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance, Tolle writes. Each small victory is a seed of positivity. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, until 1. And then taking action can also be an effective strategy. This simple technique interrupts the cycle of overthinking and creates momentum. Pairing this with self-compassion is essential. As Tolle advises, accept, then act. Whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. Always work with it, not against it. Having something to look forward to can transform your mornings. This might include reading an inspiring passage from A New Earth, practicing gratitude, or listening to uplifting music. Avoiding negative stimuli, like distressing news or social media, can also set a positive tone for the day. Eckhart Tolle emphasizes the power of gratitude. Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. By cultivating a morning ritual that includes moments of appreciation, you create a mental buffer against the challenges of the day. Additionally, planning enjoyable activities for later in the day or week can instill a sense of purpose and anticipation. Ensuring adequate sleep is foundational to combating depression. Practicing good sleep hygiene, such as reducing caffeine and alcohol intake, avoiding heavy meals before bed, and limiting screen time, can significantly improve sleep quality. Creating a calming evening routine, perhaps with meditation or gentle yoga, aligns with Tolle's teachings on presence and stillness. You find peace not by rearranging the circumstances of your life, but by realizing who you are at the deepest level, Tolle writes. By prioritizing sleep and creating a restful environment, you honor both your physical and spiritual needs. Talk therapy offers a space to explore and untangle the overwhelming aspects of life. It helps transform challenges into manageable steps and fosters a sense of empowerment. As Tolle suggests, awareness is the greatest agent for change. Therapy nurtures this awareness, guiding you toward self-compassion and actionable solutions. For some, medication may also play a role in alleviating morning depression. Discussing options with a healthcare provider can help determine the best course of action. While medication addresses biological imbalances, pairing it with mindfulness and presence can create a holistic approach to healing. Morning depression is a complex interplay of biology, environment, and thought patterns. However, as Eckhart Tolle's teachings remind us, the key to transformation lies in the present moment. Whatever you think the world is withholding from you, you are withholding from the world, he writes. By embracing this wisdom, you can begin to shift your perspective and take steps toward healing. Start small. Choose one strategy that resonates with you and integrate it into your daily routine. Whether it's basking in the morning light, practicing gratitude, or taking that first step out of bed, each action is a declaration of presence and hope. Over time, these small changes can lead to profound shifts, helping you navigate the challenges of morning depression with resilience and grace. If you want to continue on your journey of self-discovery, make sure to subscribe to this channel to assure living more in the present moment. Reply with the word "now" in the comments if this message resonated with you and if you want to continue growing in the future. Also consider giving this video a like or sharing it with someone who might benefit from a gentle reminder to slow down in life and be more awake.